Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to FTB Interactions. So since the last episode, I've just been doing a bit of decorating. I did actually mine up, if we pop down here, I did mine up the vein that was over here, and you can see it's a fairly decent sized tetrahedrite, stibnite, copper vein that was over here. So we did get a bit of that available to us, and also I have, well actually first up, let's go ahead and look at a couple quests that I finished. Just crafting some things for today's episode. First up, I did make Thumbium, and I actually made this doing the Terra, of course, I used cobblestone. The Percantio, I used the crystal, little crystal chunks from the crystal forest. I used those, and so we get 8 Thumbium from that. And then over here, I did make a steel hammer for crafting in our, I know we can do the 3x3 mining, but I actually just made it to craft with in the crafting table. So we get Unbreaking 3 and Potion of Magnetism from that. Now, in addition, over here in this crafting table, we're going to make ourselves a high-pressure steam coal boiler. We probably won't ever use it, but we're going to go ahead and finish out this chapter at long last, because that was the last remaining quest, and we get some small bronze pipes from that. And that means that this entire chapter is done. I still need to finish this chapter at some point. At some point. Builder's wands and things like that I just don't ever use. And the dirt and things. I think that's all, right? Liquid dirt and, yeah. Over here, in our bending machine, I've got some Thumbium that I processed down. And I think that's all that we need out of here. And also I went out and found a couple astral temples that hadn't been looted, so I did get a little bit of aquamarine. I think I got 8 in total. And these are the crystal shards I'm talking about from plants. And what I want to do, you may know where I'm going with this, I want to make some armor. And what we're going to do, let's get, I think it's the cutters that we're going to need. We're going to go ahead and craft ourselves. That's not it. It is the cutters. Oh, but it's... okay. There we go. Get ourselves a leather cap. Get ourselves some leather pants. Get a leather tunic. And get ourselves some leather boots. And then what I want to do is I want to craft us some Thomium Armor. Thomium helm. There we go. Thomium chestplate. There we go. Legs, there we go, and boots, there we go. Okay, so now we got ourselves a decent set of armor. We can throw this on, and we look super spiffy. And we have a little bit of armor now. And then I want to get into enchanting. So, first up, we're going to have to make ourselves some sort of bookshelf. We're going to go ahead and skip the bookshelves. Well, we have to make the bookshelves first. Which is fine. Over here, I did go ahead and lay out some books. Went ahead and made these with blank patterns because, of course, we have lots of wood. So there's 3 stacks of those. And let's go ahead and get ourselves some bookshelves. So we can make these in the assembler, or we can just craft them out with a saw. Yeah, I'll probably just craft them out with a saw. How long does it take to make them in the assembler? 20 seconds now. No thanks. So let me just get, I think in total, we're going to skip the bookshelves and we're going to go straight for magical wood because it's very doable for us. And this will allow us to get a maximum enchanting level of 60 as opposed to the 30 that bookshelves would give us. And we're looking at 2.5 levels each, so we're going to need a total of 24 of these, I suppose. And we're going to be crafting it through this method here. So... alright, let's go ahead, just lay out 24 of this, and we're going to be using the saw to do this. There's those, and there we go, there is 24 bookshelves. And then let's just pop over, let's get ourselves some gold, and we'll get this crafted up. So 24 pieces of gold, fairly cheap. And I want, boom, there's 20. It does use 4 levels, so that's fine. Oh wait, do we get any from the quest though, out of curiosity? We get 4 from the quest. Okay, great. And then we get 2 XP levels. Okay, so we've actually got the 24 that we need. I'll use these for decorating. Can I chisel them into... No, I can only chisel them into oak versions. That's alright. And actually, while I'm down here, let me go ahead and just get some XP. We'll shoot for an XP Obelisk before too long. If I recall, I think it takes HV to pull this off. And by the way, I did get the 16 10-10-10 learning chickens, and they've been kicking away. And I've emptied this out a couple times, but it just keeps kicking away. I think it's the solarium that we're going to need, which takes netherite. We're going to have to go to the nether. MV with some nitrogen, that's not too bad. And then the crystalline alloy is MV also. So we'll be able to pull this off, I think, in MV. Yeah. Once we go to the nether and do a bit of farming. So we'll go ahead and just set this up right in here, and we'll go ahead and place out our magical wood. And if we drop this in, we got Occult Aversion 2. We've got Fire Protection 8. We have Fire Protection 8. And we have Rebounding 3. Now, I'm also going to want... I almost forgot. I'm going to want a sword as well. And we are just going to go with a Thumbium sword blade. So 2 Thumbium plates. Let me get that real quick. I think Thumbium... Yeah, it's just a regular stick for Thumbium. And there's our Thumbium sword. And if we were to enchant the Thumbium sword, we would be able to get knockback 4. Ooh, it's not ideal. What about if we enchanted a book? Protection 6. That's more like it. That is more like it. So, yeah, let me get our XP levels. Once I get up to 60, it's not going to be too bad, because then I just have to get like the 3 levels each time we enchant. Okay, and I want to check real quick. If I was to break off one of those, we still have level 60. See, I'm not sure how many magical wood it actually takes. Because it's 2.5 levels, but it doesn't actually come out to be that, so. Apotheosis, I think, changes that or something. Yeah, I can actually have this a lot lower. I'm just going to do that because we can, but I don't need quite that many. I think I could probably drop this down to like 15. It would probably be fine. So drop off like 3 of them. But I like this setup a bit. The Occult Aversion. What does Rebounding do? Exactly. Melee attackers may find them. Oh, yeah, of course. That's actually crazy powerful. I'm familiar with it because of Tails. Because I used it for some of the caster equipment on there. So Rebounding 3 is actually crazy strong. Like, it's going to send them flying. It is. So, I mean, the Fire Protection 8 is also not bad. Especially considering we're going to the Nether. It might be worth getting that. Because that is really high Fire Protection. Yeah, let me... actually, let me go with the Fire Protection. Enchanting the books, great and all, but I think having some fire protection, not a bad idea. We'll go with the helmet. That's fine. So we got Fire Protection 8 and Unbreaking 8. Not bad. Next up, Unbreaking 9. Stable Footing. Occult Aversion 2. Sword getting Sharpness 7. Book getting Leech 3. Also really, really good. Especially considering there is no passive health regen. Honestly, I might do the book enchant just to make sure we've got Leech on our sword. Honestly, until we get passive health regen, like healing fragments or something like that, having Leech on our sword will be game changing. So yeah, let's go ahead and take that Leech 3. So we got Leech 3, Protection 6, and Night Vision. Oh man, lots of good ones on that. I don't know, because I could put Night Vision on that, but I don't know. Leech is just so good. We'll see what our sword comes out with, and then we'll decide. So on our sword, Knowledge of the Ages, I don't really want that. It's good if you want extra XP, but if you don't want extra XP, or if you want items, it's really not good. There was protection 7. Blast protection also kind of nice. I think I'm going to go with the protection on the chest plate next. So let's see what our chest plate comes out with. Protection 7, Icy Thorns 2, and Thorns 4. Ugh, it's going to be bad for the durability. That's a whole lot of thorns going on. That is a whole lot of thorns going on. I don't like that. But if it breaks, it breaks. We've got protection 7 on the legs. And we have blast protection 9. We've got temptation. And we've got decay. Venom 5. And by the way, there is a quest over here. Just a checkmark quest. Life mending is level 10. Oh. Probably a bad time to pop that. That's fun. And we also get a junk storage unit, so we can store our enchanted books in that, which will be useful. Because what I'll probably start doing is enchanting. Like, if I have XP down there, grab some levels, especially once we get the XP Obelisk, and start just mass enchanting things. So, let's go ahead. Let's put that protection, what was it? Protection 7, and we got Unbreaking 9 and Occult version 2. I like those legs. Those are really good legs for kind of starter legs. And then our boots, we got Unbreaking 9, Unbreaking 9, and Multi-Shot. Honestly, I might go with the Unbreaking 9 on the sword and see what else we get. Yeah, let's go ahead and take that, I think. So we got Unbreaking 9, Decay, which is actually pretty good, and Mounted Strike 7. Okay, well, not really what I was aiming for, but I have a plan for that. We got Blast Protection 7, Looting 4, I like that. And that's actually a bit cheaper. And then over here we've got Fire Protection 7. Let's go ahead and get another Thumbium sword. And what would we get if we enchanted another one? Decay. I don't want Decay. I'd really like a high tier sharpness. So, honestly, I might go with a Looting 4 book at this point. And actually, to get that, I don't even need XP. I just need to get some lapis ran. And actually, I've got some lapis dust here, so we can just run this through the autoclave. Great. We'll go ahead and get that running. And I'm going to go ahead and get an anvil made real quick. And of course, if we run this through the alloy smelter, we can get our blocks of iron that way. Let me actually go ahead and get 2 anvils while I'm making them. Let's go ahead and just drop these down right there, and let's go ahead and get ourselves an enchanted book with Looting 4 and Flame 4. Now, I think with Apotheosis the rules still apply. Yeah, see, we're not going to get the protection. But we would get the night vision. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that then. Let's see. This is Knockback 4. Occult version 2. Multi-jump 5. And Efficiency 6. I think for this one, I'm just going to take the Disjunction 4, to be honest. And then we've got Soulbound. I like that. Knockback 4, Looting 5, Smite 8. Oh, that's nice. But this pack, there's so many things that are not undead. Just gonna take that Disjunction again. Might as well. Unbreaking 8, or Bane of Arthropods, or honestly, I might just go with the Unbreaking 8, and we'll see where we come out at. Right now I've got Protection 7, and then Fire Protection 8. Chest piece loaded down with thorns, but it is what it is. Yeah, I think we're going to go with the Unbreaking, see what we come out with, and then worst comes to worst, I might get a Protection book or something like that. Alright, fingers crossed, Unbreaking 8, and Projectile Protection 10. I'll go ahead and take that. because that way I've got a decent balance. I've got projectile protection, and then just straight up protection and fire protection, all kind of reducing some damage, and that's pretty good, considering we're going to be going to the Nether, and skeletons, of course, are always a nuisance, and other ranged mobs. So if we take a look now, we have reflective defenses. I'm not even sure what that one does. Blocked attacks may harm the attacker. Okay. And then the other thing... Ooh, okay, yeah, we're not going to go with that. I'm just going to go with another one level enchant. We got multi-jump 3. Ugh, multi-shot 1? What? Knockback. I do like the Vorpal. I do like the Vorpal 2 there, so I think that's what I'm going to go with this time. So there's that. We got just Vorpal 2. That's fine. Fortune 5. Okay, it'd be good for rock crystals. And then we got Sharpness 6. Or Sharpness 6 for cheaper. I think I'm going to go with the Sharpness 6 for 60 levels. Okay, so there's our Sharpness 6. We got Sharpness 6, Soulbound, and Knockback 3. Okay, that's fine. Not crazy about the knockback, but I will take it. Oh, and that leech won't go on there. Nor will Vorpal. That's unfortunate because leech and Vorpal are both amazing. But in that case, I might just go... I mean, I don't necessarily need leech and Vorpal right this second. So I think if we just go with Knockback 3, Soulbound, Sharpness 6, and Looting 4, I think we'll be okay. Really, we're going to be over-prepared for this at the moment, I think. So let's go ahead. Let's just dump this stuff. Okay, so the next thing that we have to do is we have to actually make the portal. And I've got to decide... I made this a bit back. Well, right at the start of this episode, and I was like, oh, wait. I've got to figure out a way to power it. And I know I'm probably just drawing a blank. But for some reason, I can't think of way off the top of my head. Probably have to dig around and see what I can find. But to make our portal, we're going to need a few things. We're going to need lots of obsidian. A total of 40 obsidian. Which, there's 31. And then let me just load this up and we'll get a bit more obsidian. There's our 40 obsidian. And then in addition, I'm going to need, let's see, 80 gold nuggets. Alright, so there's that. And let me just throw this one in there. I'm also going to need, I need to get this quartzite rank, so we're going to need that here in just a minute. Oh yeah, and we're going to need 10 Thumbium plates. Well, technically 13, but I already made 3 of them. And night I'll be hitting before too long. Let me say rock crystal, 2 chiseled, a marble pillar, and a liquid starlight for that. Okay, so let's go ahead, grab this, and I'm going to set this out. I did build this out. This is basically, you know, just the starting Astral Sorcery altar. I don't know... With night vision, I can never tell... Well, now I got 15 seconds of it. I can never tell what time of day it is. But we'll go ahead and just lay that out. We can make it right now. So that's good. Go ahead and get this crafted. And then back over to the portal. To actually pull this off for the angel blocks. Oh yeah, I'm going to need a bunch of feathers. Your vision expands. That's done. I think there's probably a quest for that. Yeah, there's a quest for that, so we'll complete that in just a moment. Let me get some feathers. I should have enough, I imagine. There's 40 of those for the angel blocks. There's that. I think we've actually got one of these, maybe? From down underneath the ground, I think, or a quest or something. From a bit back, but let me move this over here. This won't stay here forever, but for right now this will be a good spot for it. And then once we get the angel blocks, it's pretty much downhill at that point. I still need one more. I do need to get 20 steel plates going. While that's finishing, let me go ahead and do that. And let me grab this last angel block. It's actually not too bad of a craft, to say the least. And let me get that going. And while that stuff's running, for the portal block, there's one other thing that we're going to have to make as far as magical stuff goes. That's liquid death. To get this, it is I'm missing research. Okay. Actually, really easy to make, though, but I need a theory in alchemy. Oh yeah, and then we get 16 sooty marble and an Armara constellation paper. And because we got that, we're going to get a flight potion flask. Let's see, what's it take for the... I guess I have to mark it as, yeah. Fears the Mind Killer. Warp Ward. Please, dear God, just give me all the research. We need 4 diamond dust, 3 medium covalence dust, Thumbium Armor. We need a Fangarum gem. Which we're going to need glowstone for that. So we're going to have to research this. I mean, if we found a witch... well, actually, I don't think witches spawn yet at this point. There's those. There we go. And I need a bunch of paper, which I have. Toss that in. We just need a theory in alchemy. Crucible would help us get more alchemic stuff, but we can also just run through this. Actually, I'll tell you what. We'll go ahead and take this with us, because I've got to pop over there anyways to where my crucible's at, and we'll have a better chance of getting that alchemy stuff. Now, to actually get the liquid death, we're going to need 50 Perdito, 20 Alchemia, and 100 Mortis. Because we can't put too much in the crucible, of course. We have to kind of balance it out. So, Perdito, I need 50 Perdito. Yeah, let's just go with 10 sand for this. The Alchemia, I need 20 of this. Yeah, we're going with cauldrons. I'm going to make 2 of those up. How many bones do I need for this? Or how much mortis did I need? I think I need 100 mortis. Yeah. Okay, but I do have it between the spider eyes and the bones. It should be fine. So spider eyes, bones, sand, and then we just need the cauldron. From this one I should get the alchemy. There it is. Okay, so then I didn't bring my Thaumanomicon. 1 second. Let's go ahead and grab this research. There we go. And now we can make our liquid death. Then at that point, I mean, we're pretty much done, I think. Still got to run that quartzite, but that's not a biggie. For the liquid death, 100 mortis. So we're going to need spider eyes and bones. Then we need 50 Perdito, which is sand. And then our Alchemia, after which the bucket should go in. So here we go. Shoop, 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 shoop. There we go. Liquid death. And we'll just dump that. Okay. And we get a cell of liquid death and a reusable empty morb. That's actually really nice. Let's go ahead, head on back. We will be using this entire bucket of liquid death, but that is okay. Alright, so let's pull up our portal. We are going to need all this stuff. So, angel blocks, obsidian, the steel plates, the Thumbium. We'll run this through the autoclave. What are we actually after? The flawed quartzite. So we run it through, and then we just run it through the forge hammer. Will work. And I don't need quite this much, but I'm gonna go ahead and run all this. Okay, I'm gonna need to run this to the forge hammer real quick, and I haven't gotten around to making an LV forge hammer, so I will at some point. It's just one of those machines we really don't necessarily need, because we can run it. You know, we can run this one so easy. that's gonna, yeah, it's gonna back up because it can't exhaust. There we go. Because see, this one does just as well, to be honest. Alright, there's our 20 flawed quartzite. That's it. That is it. We are ready to make this. Yeah, I've got some steel hammers in here. So that, and I've got to put in the liquid death. There we go. There is 10 nether portal blocks. You've now unlocked access to the nether. Your next step will be unlocking access to space with the guidance computer. Now that, it'll be a little while before we go into space. I've got a lot of things. Now that we are at the point where we can start getting into the nether, be able to start MV, and that's really where I wanted to get to, truth be told. Because MV is kind of where, at that point, you can really start into, but MV is kind of, I think, where a lot of things open up. And you kind of have full access to things. We can do a really good, really decent ore processing system and just things like that. So we'll go ahead and activate that. And usually I put my stuff down, but I'm going to go ahead and go for it. Oh, great. Okay. Gosh, I didn't bring my scanner either. Let me pop back there. Let me get some cobblestone. And we have completed a quest here, and we get abandon all hope. And what? Let's see. What am I looking for in the Nether? Bauxite. Yeah, because that's where we get the Gallium. Okay. I don't know that I necessarily need the scanner for this. Oh. That hurt. Whoa. Okay. I'm going to have to work to make that a little bit safer. And, yeah, we are going to get harder mobs in the overworld, but that's fine. Not too worried about that either. Oh, nether backport's in here. I didn't even realize that was in here. Nifty. We got Blackstone. I'm actually really excited to see that in here. It's a really good mod. Because, you know, the nether in vanilla is just, it's gotten so good. It's gotten so good. So, it's one of those things that you miss. Alright, let's see what we can find. Oh, there's shroom lights. There's that. We got a quest complete. I'm going to mine this stuff whenever I find it. I know it's used a bit later in the pack, but death stalks, I'll grab a couple of those. So we've got them. My inventory is going to fill up if I start collecting trees and things like that. So I'm going to push on. And from what I recall, bauxite's not super uncommon. Oh, there's basalt. Bauxite's not super uncommon. So we're just going to set out in search of it. There's ardite and stuff. And stibnite. We still need glowstone and zinc, but zinc, we've actually got a load of that stuff, so I'm not too concerned about zinc. Oh, there's glowstone. Oh. I was thinking, for some reason, I know vein mine doesn't pull it into my inventory. For some reason, I was thinking it did. Oh, that was a bit of a mistake. Kind of starting to regret not bringing the scanner with me. I couldn't find it, like, quickly. So I was just like, whatever. I think I've misplaced it. But we're going to be starting logic pipes soon. Because we're just about done with the project that I really wanted to get done. That was really just kind of pushing on for you know, MV and stuff. So what do we need for... Oh, we need actual glowstone. Okay. We got nether sulfur and sphalerite. That gets us the zinc at last. Spawns between 30 and 100. I mean, it's going to be... I should probably go up higher because I'm actually right down near the bottom of that end. Yeah, let me just bridge across this. Aha! Alright. Oh man, that hurt. And I'm not for sure, but I think, yep, another bauxite. Alright, that's what I'm after. What? Uh-huh. That's not cool. I guess he didn't like the fact I mined that bauxite or something. Get this. I mean, I hadn't gone out that far, realistically. So I should be able to get back over to my stuff. The biggest problem is going to be this right in here. Yep. There we go. We're safe. Stepping in, we are safe. I do need to build this out, though. So one death is down there. And one death is 600 blocks over there. Okay. That's not too bad. And I don't know if it's going to be best just to dig this over. What I'm probably going to do to get down there is, I think you can place, like, certain fluids, like liquid starlight and thing and stuff in the nether that's, like, safe to travel in. We did complete some quests. I'm going to go ahead and turn these in, though. We got zinc, we got dimensional shards, we got ardite, tough tool rod, and ingots, and we got glowstone. Luckily, I've got backup foods and stuff down here, so... Yeah, like Nacra... Oh, there's a quest, apparently, for Nacra now. We get 16 gold nuggets and meringue cookie. Alright. Alright, but what I'm wanting to do, I think... This should work. Yeah. Oh. Nope, that's not going to work. And I think... Right... No, one over. Okay. Right here. Put that there. Oh, this could be dangerous. And I gotta go fast. What in the world is... Where's it placing? Oh! This has that mod where you can just, like, hold down and place. Alright. There's that stuff. There's that stuff. Let me go ahead and warp back home, because I do need to drop off all this junk. And I was thinking I had a potion of night vision. Yeah, right here. 8 minutes, is that going to be enough to get us over there? I'm going to say yeah, because it's really not far, 600 blocks, and I've already built the little pathways and stuff, so. That should be okay. But yeah, something I did upset the pigmen. I don't know if it was that bauxite because I mined that, or if the gas somehow made them mad. I'm gonna say it was probably mining that bauxite. It's whatever. I'm gonna cover that hole over, and I'm just gonna mine that under the ground in fear of the pigmen. Because I mean, he came over and he's just like, no, this is not happening. What? Sir Ned the Doctor? I didn't even see him. Like, I haven't died this much in any pack in so long, and it's an enjoyable feeling. I mean, right now I'm just death running. Nope. You die, sir. Oh god, he can get up here somehow. There we go. We got Crimson Rights book and protection 6, unbreaking 8. Ned's guilt chestplate of the mages. We've killed a boss. Okay, I got some gear thrown on. There's some of this junk stuff that came from when we did that little bit of the dungeon. And I brought a bow with me and a stack of arrows. I'm ready to get out of the Nether. I was intending, like, what I was thinking was going to happen was we were going to pop in, find some bauxite before too long. I know the last time I played Interactions, the Nether wasn't hard at all. Of course, I don't remember these boss mobs being a thing either. Well, no, because I remember, I think it was like Crimson Praetors showing up randomly in spots. Like bosses. So I do think they were here. I just don't ever remember really encountering many of them. Oh, my night vision's gone. Oh yeah, I only made 3 minutes though. Okay. I'm never gonna hit that fire bat. Like, it's just not gonna happen. Oh wow, I did. Okay. Only took like 4 shots, too. Alright. So here's what I'm going to do. There we go. And I'm going to get another night vision potion. I was running a few of them. So, because I'm out of my 8-minute ones. Oh, you know what? Oh, I need a pick. Because these teleporters don't work across dimensions, so... There we go. We'll just make an iron pick. And there we go. Got a minute 20. That should be time, I think, to take out the ghast before my night vision wears off. Oh, great time to get a headache. Okay, it seems like that guy's despawned. Let me go ahead and chug another potion. I dumped off all my stuff, so... that way I've got the inventory to get our stuff back, but... I guess the mobs here just finally said, okay, we're done. We're done killing you. So once I get back my gear, I think we'll be okay. It's just not having the armor I spent a while enchanting. There we go. Okay, and I got us loaded up on tantalite and bauxite. So this bauxite, I think we can just run all this through normal. Do that, we get our crushed. Then when we wash it, we're going to get grossular. Okay, yeah, if we wash it, we're not going to get the gallium. So we need to... actually, the process that we need to do is the really quick one. So yeah, we crush it up. Grab that out. Then if we take and we crush that again, then we're going to get our impure piles. And our impure piles, we just centrifuge that. And that's how we're going to get gallium. And we get 3 pieces each. I think the other methods for gallium aren't... no, zinc gives 3. Yeah, they all give 3. Okay. And then we get the bauxite. And the bauxite... yeah, we'll be running that for aluminum. So, I do believe that's what we're going to be doing with it for now. And we did complete a quest for, yeah, there we go. Getting gallium, and we get 8 diodes. Okay. So, with that, I am going to end out this episode here. This episode has been nightmarish. It's been a nightmare. But we got through it. All's well. And we now are able to produce gallium, which is good. So I'm going to get this stuff running. I may set it up to filters, or yeah, I might. I don't know. This is also something that I can pretty much just let it run. Because once this runs all this down, then I can just take and throw all the crushed bauxite into both macerators, you know, and let that run, and then just throw it in the electrolyzer or the centrifuge. And the centrifuge is actually extremely quick to process that. And gallium is building up already on us. So, but yeah, so I'm going to end this episode out here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Enjoyed all my derping and deaths and everything. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed it, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already, to stay updated with when new videos come out. And I hope to see you guys next time. So until then, as always, do take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys then.